Welcome back, gamers. This is Danny from the NintendoCade channel. Today I have a really special treat. I got this in the mail, and it is the Legend of Zelda Art and Artifacts Limited Edition. It is published by Dark Horse Comics. It's a really cool book, and you can actually get this from Amazon. So I'm going to crack this thing open, and let's take a look at what's inside. I'm really excited. So open it up. Oh, really nice. You're greeted to the Master Sword. Amazingly looking book. It is oversized and it's really hefty from lifting it out of the box here. Put it to the side. And I'm going to give you a good look at the Master Sword. Really nice detail. And they have a border lining all the way across the book. Really nice. And if you look to the spine, it says the Legend of Zelda Art and Artifacts. Really nice detail, and then of course this is the Dark Horse logo. And if you look into the side of the spine, it's actually really nice. It's all gold, a trademark of the Zelda franchise. And if you flip it to the back, we see this to give you a little description of the actual book itself. So I'm going to give you a little read here just to get you an idea. And the Legend of Zelda Art and Artifacts contain over 400 pages of illustration from the first 30 years of the series. This oversized hardcover includes game box art, official character designs, artwork from the instruction booklets, sketches, rare promotional items, pixel art, a fold-out poster, interviews with the artists, and much, much more. So pretty exciting. It has pretty much everything that you can imagine from the 30 years of Zelda. I'm gonna crack this open and let's take a look inside. Okay. So I'm gonna flip it to the front. It's really nice. So I'm gonna move it to the side, and there's a reason for it. I just noticed it just now. It moves the sword out of the sheath, and it's really amazing how they did this small detail. Oh my God, I'm just like shaking from moving this book. Look at that, the Master Sword coming out of the sheath, just like Link pulling out in various Zelda games. Oof, it's pretty hefty here. Alright, so you can see the small detail there. Fantastic. This is the exclusive part of the limited edition. So I'm going to put this to the side for now. And look at the main gist of the book. I'm going to take off the back cover that we were reading before. And this is the meat of everything. Really nice. The book has a very fine textured feel to it, and it has a embossed feel. It actually pops out from the cover if you look carefully. Really nice. If you look at that, it's glittery, just like a piece of metal on a sword. Really cool. Now, open right in the first cover. Look at that. That is the background of Ocarina of Time. I can see that that's the Death Mountain. Really cool. And Hyrule Field. And I'm gonna open up the first few pages, get a little glimpse of everything. Awesome. The very first graphics from the original Legend of Zelda from the NES, and it's just wonderful. Look at these art. Wow, these are a lot of this art I have never seen actually. It's amazing. This is Link to the Past on the Super Nintendo. Awesome. Oh my God. Tell me what you guys' favorite arts of any of your Zelda favorite Zelda games. I'm interested to hear down in the comments. This is Ocarina of Time, one of my favorite games. This is recently from the remake of Ocarina of Time on the Nintendo 3DS. The Deku Tree. I've seen this one before, and this is the sketch of it. Really nice. Oh wow, Ganondorf fighting Link, very epic battle toward the end of the game. And this is Majora's Mask. This is go on and on, it's just amazing. I'm just gonna flip it through a little faster so you guys get an idea. This is where we at Oracle of Seasons and Ages. And here we have Wind Waker. They also made this game remastered in HD, in the Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD. Really cool. I remember when the game was released on the GameCube. beautiful. And then this is one of my favorites, is the stained glass art from the Wind Waker game. Oh wow, look at that. All of the stained glass artwork in one page, just to give a glimpse into the details of it. It's just fabulous. I mean, I'm just in awe looking at these books, and I'm a big fan of art books, and this really takes the cake. And it looks like Dark Horse really did a fantastic job localizing this book from Japan and bringing it over here. And this is also one of my favorite games. I don't really mention much about it, but it is the Minish Cap for the Game Boy Advance. Very underrated. Highly recommend the game to play. And of course, one of my favorites here is the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Really, really nice game. It's been released in various formats: the GameCube, the Wii, and then they also made the HD version for the Wii U. Must play. It's a gorgeous game to look into. It's the most realistic Zelda up to date. This is Phantom Hourglass. That's right. And this is Spirit Tracks for the Nintendo DS system. And this is Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword for the Wii. I actually enjoy this game a lot. A lot of people may not have played it, but I do highly recommend it. It tells you the origin of the Master Sword, and it tells you the beginnings of Hyrule's history. So really, really recommend the game, for at least from my opinion. A link on Loftwing. Gorgeous. So I'm going to give you a few more pages to end it off. Get an idea. So I'm going to flip it very quickly. You can see it spans all across all 30 years of the Legend of Zelda franchise. And this could take me hours going through to just admire it. And what would you be looking at the first thing when you open this book? It says, because I'm just taking it all in for the first time, and it's fantastic. Oh my god. Look at that. This is so as you move toward the back of the book, it's more character art, concept art, character, how they look in terms of the design or the thought process, the different costumes that they wear. Of course, this is Demise, the precursor of Ganondorf. If you guys not aware, this is from Skyward Sword and the various enemies. Really, really cool. Wow, look at that. A Princess Stylia. I think that's how you Styla. I'm sorry, that's how you pronounce it. Really nice. I love the art. This I don't really see often. Different outfits of Link. There's a little ninja Link there. And obviously, the Legend of Zelda franchise is known for their items: boomerang, bomb, hookshot, classic pieces, and all the heart containers. Temple of Time. I'm gonna end off here, and there is all of the box art from the various regions that are released. So this is obviously the North American release, and this is the Japanese. And of course, the logo differentiates from region to region. One of my favorite games right here, the Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. Well, it's really, really an amazing game. Must play. Of course, Ocarina of Time, the one I pretty much played back in 1998. I still remember it clearly. There's some here is the portable ones, like Link's Awakening, DX, Majora's Mask, a lot of people's favorite. Wind Waker for the GameCube. Zelda does have a lot of games in their franchise. Let me know down in the comments, what game did you play ever in the Legend of Zelda franchise? Because I'm sure in 30 years, you guys have a lot to say about it. And we're moving more towards the more recent releases. Again, this is the Skyward Sword. This is the Majora's Mask 3D that many people had clamored for getting a re-release, and they actually got that. Very happy about that. More recent ones is the Twilight Princess HD. Oh, this is really cool. Pixel art section where various Link and Princess Zelda or the old man at the very beginning of the game. You gotta take this. It's dangerous to go alone. That's the famous quote from that game. Ganon Ganondorf here. This is really, really up my alley. I love the pixel art. It's just, it has a very, I would say, it's very simple graphics, but yet it's a very, it has a nice feel into looking at it, and kind of like you can see the art that I try to get out of when you do very limitations of the technology at the time. That's what I would say. Oh wow, they could go on, and this is cool. A bonus gallery, and these are the actual, I guess, illustrations of the franchise itself. This is one of the 25th anniversary posters that Club Nintendo did offer, and I have this in my room right now for the game room. And that sums it up. And they ended off with the most recent game is the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. A very high anticipated game for myself. Especially when I got to play with it with Nintendo inviting Evelyn and I to try out the game, and we were really fortunate to get hands-on. Oh wow, and this is cool. Look at this, is like a fold-out poster with Link climbing the mountain there. Really gorgeous, and it spans about 3 pages long. The colors are just breathtaking. If you got to know, the pages are very high quality, thick paper stock. So if you guys are worrying about the quality of the actual book, it's, I would say, top notch. And that sums it up. And we actually have here just some interviews of the creators. They did mention that in the beginning of the cover. It's actually pretty lengthy, and it's a really interesting read. Ending it off with the Hyrule Field. Alright, so this is the Legend of Zelda Arts on Artifact Limited Edition. I will put everything together. Let me know. And so let me know down in the comments, what do you think of this limited edition book? I'm excited to add this to my Zelda collection. I'm a big Zelda fan, and especially again with the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild coming out, I'm really excited. And this is a good look in the past of get to know what it's all about. And again, let me know down in the comments. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this presentation. Subscribe to my channel, that helps me out a lot. And as always, this is Danny from the NintendoCade channel. I will talk to you again in the next episode.